Geometry Dash cheaters are everywhere. Let's expose them and laugh at them. Starting with the creator of the game himself, RobTop. Believe it or not, in this old video he dropped a while back, you can clearly see him no-clip through spikes not once, not twice, not thrice, but 4 different times. And we've seen him cheat in live streams ever since.
Now that you saw what happened, super sneaky.
Isn't it so ironic that the creator of the game himself is so no-skilled that he needs to hack on such an easy level? But I guess if you're a multi-millionaire with an insane home gym, there is more to life than playing a silly cube game. But to any leaderboard mods watching this video, I think I know who we gotta ban next. Oh, and by the way, you should stick around till the end of this video because I'm going to be exposing a popular GD YouTuber who's gone undetected for far too long. Okay, that's enough Mr. Beast retention BS. Now I want to welcome you to the world of TikTok and YouTube Shorts, where cheaters run rampant because the average doom scroller just doesn't know any better. I mean, what kind of idiot would stop to overanalyze and debunk dumb GD TikToks? Look at this guy saying he has the mobile world record on Tidal Wave, the 3rd hardest level ever beaten. Have you seen Tidal Wave? Playing it on PC with top-end gear is hard enough, let alone with a crappy Android or something. That's like climbing Mount Everest with nothing but a t-shirt and shorts. He's gotta just be replaying some sort of macro bot. There's just no way anyone could ever believe this.
Nah, you're insane, bro. Bro is better than Zoink, I think. Bro, I beat it on mobile.
This other cheated mobile video is even funnier because at the start, not only does he accidentally reveal he's playing on a hack client, but we see he's not even done practicing the level and somehow goes on to get a world record run on like 20 FPS. Look at this woman playing the game without looking at her screen. First of all, you already know the comments are gonna be weird because, you know.
Dream girl, eye contact. Is this a sign? Most eye contact I've had in years.
Okay, she's not looking at you or me or even the camera, but just below it. Notice how the entire video is flipped instead of being normal, which implies that instead of using her phone's back camera to record like this, she's using the front camera, which would allow her to see the level she's playing in the mirror view. And she still crashes. Quick side note, she also did a challenge where she played a level with her feet. And I swear to God, half the comments were either asking her if they could buy the keyboard or be the keyboard.
What the hell? Oh my God.
It's rough being a female GD player, man. If you girls ever need support, my DMs are always open. No minors though, I'm not that kind of gaming YouTuber. These TikTokers look like saints compared to brainrot shorts creators who get millions of subscribers and billions of views off the most hilariously cheated and faked videos imaginable. And most of their intended audience just doesn't know any better and think these guys are Geometry Dash gods of sorts, like Zoink on steroids or Space UK if he was actually legit. Take a look at this video where this guy does a click spam challenge. And by the way, I'm gonna replace the background music with AI because I'm really not trying to get a copyright claim over some trash funk.
Final one, impossible. Let's do this. What? Okay, I need my mommy's device.
His mommy's special device is a massage gun, and ignoring the weirdly sexual joke directed at 9-year-olds, it somehow helps him click hundreds of times per second, even though they're only built to vibrate around 50 times per second. Plus, at one point, his icon magically moves left and right even though one hand is holding the massage gun and the other is on the mouse. So unless he has his toes on the keyboard like that last girl, that's very suspicious, and there's definitely a macro bot at work here. I thought at the very least he'd actually play the easier parts of these challenge levels, but no, everything is hacked. He was too damn lazy. Here he's using the Space UK method of fake clicking over botted footage, and I can tell because his clicks don't line up with the gameplay at all.
Oh, Lake, you're just jealous because they're way more successful than you.
Yes I am. Of course I would be if these guys are getting more subscribers than I've gotten in my entire 7-year career clear in a single day. A single day.
It's just a short, bro. Why do you care so much?
But it's so much more than that. I know for you guys, it's not a shock that people like Ohio Dash or Booty Cruncher 6000 aren't 100% legit, but new players and children don't. And it steals attention away from real pro players who put their blood, sweat, and tears into this game.
I hope that kid fucking dies.
This stuff is so repetitive and formulaic that these are the kinds of creators who are 100% gonna be replaced by AI. Oh wait, it's already happening. This one guy on TikTok stole some videos from its brand, slapped some AI filter to replace him with another popular TikToker, and ended up getting more views than the original video. It's ridiculous.
And I hope this teaches everyone a lesson. The more you work on it, the better the outcome is. Yo, it's so tight!
But hey, at least they're making bank. At some level, I respect the hustle, you know? And I gotta get off my high horse and realize that I often take sponsors on this channel, mainly to pay for editors and save for college, but the point still stands, I'm no saint either. We're getting a bit distracted though. Let's get back on track and talk about this next cheater. In 2022, an unknown player named NickXD splashed onto the GD scene with new world records on the old impossible level, Death Corridor. The map had gone unbeaten for years because of its sheer difficulty. It's miles ahead of anything on the demon list, but Nick was making light work of it with new progress videos released every few days. Not even a Zoink or W pop-off could do this, and they live and breathe this game. But of course, knowing the title of this video, you know something was up with his runs. And you don't gotta be an Einstein to see how. If you slow down his footage, you can see how his mouse clicks don't align perfectly with the gameplay. It was obvious he was using the Space UK method that the one Brainrock guy was using too, where you use a macro bot to record footage and then just fake click over the gameplay.
Okay, this was really easy.
Yeah, I think I know why it was really easy. Of course, players called him out for his blatant cheating, but he'd just drowned them out with more hacked world records. His channel was growing and he was earning good money because most people just didn't know any better. At one point, he came to his own defense with a video titled "I'm Not a Hacker," where he played some Death Corridor with a hand cam to help prove he was legit. Except he was literally playing in a cave or something. You couldn't see anything. His excuse was that he was playing at midnight, which is fair, I guess. If only there was a simple fix for this. To silence doubters, he posted another handcam clip, one you could actually see this time. But it was only a short 5-second video of one of the easier parts of the level. How could this possibly prove his legitimacy for his world records? This is like claiming you beat Tidal Wave with your proof being a video of you getting 3% with a handcam. Plus, if he could handcam this, why couldn't he have just done it on all of his other footage, unless there was something to hide? The funny thing is, the only other time he ever did a handcam after this was when he showed himself doing a triple spike with a gun. In this one video, he challenged everyone $10 to prove that this recording of him playing this other level was cheated. If he did this with the rest of his videos, I'd be a millionaire. The video looked legit enough. You could see his mouse clearly and the clicks matched the gameplay. But someone on Twitter pointed out how in this failed attempt at the beginning, the cube went deeper into the spike than normal, meaning he used a hack called no clip accuracy, which basically tracks how accurate you are, and if your percent drops enough, you'll drop dead too. This allowed him to sink deeper into the spike than normal before his accuracy hit the limits, and basically gave him extra lives throughout the actual run, which helped him set a new best like it was nothing. It's clear that he never expected anyone to catch this because to this day he still hasn't paid the guy the $10 he deserved. What's truly baffling about Nick is that these days he's actually a legit player and has some really respectable achievements. But the reason I'm talking about him is that he still has his cheated world records up on his channel to this day, and they're some of his most popular videos, bringing in more and more fans who just don't know about the exposals. You know, there are billions of cheaters I could talk about who've already been caught and have taken down their videos in shame. I mean, look at this idiot who pretended to play Firework with a spacebar. He did the same Space UK method of clicking over botted gameplay, but it was incredibly sloppy. He didn't even bother learning the right click pattern, so he was just clicking along with the music blindly, which made for embarrassing moments where he clicks where he isn't supposed to and doesn't click where he has to. But at least this guy took down the recording, something Nick is dragging his feet on. At times when he's really pressed into a corner, he actually does admit to cheating in private, but continues to keep up this GD God persona in public. While Nick XD got away, these next few cheaters were a couple of old legends whose scandals ruined their careers forever. I want to introduce you to the world of old Geometry Dash, where you could literally post a fake screenshot of you beating some cartoonishly impossible level and people would actually believe you. That's what Sari did when he claimed to have beaten the level Silent Club back in 2014 after only a day of practice. In hindsight, that's hilariously unbelievable because just look at this spam. There is just no way he did this on a crappy iPhone 3 or something. To this day, not a single person has beaten this level on mobile, and it's been an entire decade. Cheaters who wanted to look more legit would fake gameplay with primitive and hilarious methods, like in this level recording by the player Neptune. He tried to stitch 2 runs together with a cut right here. How do I know this? Well, Neptune didn't seem to understand that saw blade obstacles like these can change the direction they're rotating between attempts. And guess what happened right here? He found out this fact the hard way when he was exposed in front of the entire community. The player Blaster Games was even sloppier with the cuts in his video, just trying to hide them with random memes. I don't know how anyone believed this for a second. And for those who did, type in the code Gullible in the Wraith Vault. I swear it's a real code and you'll get some pretty awesome loot. Zoro Z's Cataclysm recording was even worse because it's so obvious he used speed hack to slow down the game, then sped the footage back up for the YouTube video. Look at these orbs. They always pulse to the beat of the music. So tell me why they're frozen here when they were pulsing like normal just a few seconds ago. When you use the old version of speed hack, the music would still play at normal speed. So eventually the song would end before the level ends, and that's how you get this embarrassing moment right here. He claimed the orbs broke because of lag from his recording software, but yeah, we're not falling for that. Now let's leave the world of old Geometry Dash and talk about a more recent cheater. I'm sure you've heard of him. You've probably watched some of their YouTube videos, and he's gone undetected for far too long. This cheater is none other than... A few weeks ago, I posted this video on my second channel where I challenged everyone to prove that I cheated this level for the chance to win some money. People guessed all the methods we went over in this video, from the Space UK trick to classic speed hacking. But despite the enormous cash prize of $10, sorry, I don't have Mr. Beast kind of money, nobody got it right because my cheating method is completely undetectable, and that's what's so scary about it. To understand how it works, we need to go back to the first time it was used by the player Quir. He was an old gen demon grinder from way back when Riot was still active, that one Spanish guy wasn't exposed for allegedly doing you know what, and some of you guys weren't even born yet. Quir was like the Zoink of that era, someone who just kinda appeared out of nowhere and started murdering the hardest levels in the game. But it was revealed that he wasn't a player, but a group of players, a secret clan of top demon grinders who each played under the fake Quir persona, all part of a massive social experiment. And we only know the truth because one of Quir's members leaked it following a fight within the group. But it makes you wonder how far this could have gone if the secret stayed secret. The video I posted is 100% legit, there are no hacks or anything, but it's cheated because it's not my footage. I've played Cataclysm, but I dropped it after rage quitting at 65%. I know, skill issue, especially in a world where 8-year-olds are beating Bloodbath. This gameplay is from my friend Lamar, who's much better at the game than I am. Nobody even thought of this cheating method because how could you possibly tell? I won't name names, but I've heard stories of pros beating a level, then rebeating it and giving the second recording to a no-skill friend so they could submit it to the demon list and get points on the leaderboard. Maybe they throw a towel over their hand or something, so as they click, it sounds different and they won't get caught submitting two nearly identical records. Stay paranoid, guys. After the Space UK expose, I don't trust anyone anymore. The next time you see someone on TikTok claiming they beat Slaughterhouse blindfolded on a Samsung smart fridge with their big toe, ask for a recording or hand cam or anything, really. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the past 15 minutes and check out this video that YouTube picked out just for you.